Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Sorry, I should be looking at you, but I was looking for something because I've been getting like these downloads all morning, but almost as soon as they come through, I don't have time to write them down, but I'm sure that they will come through, okay? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day whenever you come across this. Man, what was that? Okay. So one thing that came through, is, you know how we talk about, like, be still and know, right? The download that I got is that the, when they say be still, they mean the mind. Okay? Not that you should ever not be still, right, and meditate and do all those things, but there's like this energy of like some people are taking that, it's like there are things that are not getting done in this like practical world, because it's like there needs to be a balance, but mostly the stillness is in the mind, right, and like taking action on just that type of thing, right? And please don't get me wrong, okay? It's not that you should be constantly doing things all the time either, but there's an energy of the stillness being in the mind, okay? This may also be coming through, right? This may be like something that you're stepping into. You're able to have, look, we have death and we have freedom. It's like there's this ending here, okay, that has like totally allowed your mind to be still, and it maybe even pushing you into some sort of movement, some sort of motion, some sort of action, right? Sensing some sort of creativity or sort of, you know what I mean? Like there's this energy here, okay? Also, there's this energy of also, I feel like you are something about taking responsibility, like for your own actions here, okay? However that may line up, but it's like, there is also this release of like a fear of failure. You're releasing like this fear of failure, and this is helping as well. There were other downloads that I heard earlier too, and hopefully they come through, but we're gonna go ahead and just get a few messages for the day for you. I hope everyone's doing well. I love you guys so much. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And this community is so beautiful, and it helped me grow as well. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. And then we have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yeah. There's something that you're releasing that you had been holding on to for somebody else, I think. Or like I heard like passed down, right? We have freedom, and then we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah. I possess the power and the freedom, the free will to create my own happiness. Perseverance here. Okay. Let's get some on this. Let's get some on it. Lordy, do I feel like you are stepping into a different energy, though. I'm telling you. We have empathy, judgment, freedom, and courage. Like, those feel like major arcana for sure, because you persevered through something. you kept pushing. You didn't give up. I don't know. There's, you know, there was probably, I'm hearing plenty of times where you could have lost faith. You could have gave up, but it's like you didn't. Yeah, healing. Exactly. This healing journey you've been on. Right? There could have been times where it was like so overwhelming or daunting, or, you know what I mean? Look, we have crystal keys and sacral chakra. Lemurian quartz crystals are special pieces of clear quartz said to have been encoded with great knowledge for the spiritual evolution of human race. This card is about deciphering wisdom codes. Be inspired to find the wisdom hidden in times when you feel triggered. There is so much information within our raw and intense reactions that when you choose to be present and peel back the layers, great spiritual insight will unveil itself in a way tailored just for you. Wisdom comes through inner paradoxes. Be odd and creative flow or state of surrender. Yeah, and the crystals are, I feel like it's just, it could be actual crystals for some of you, but I feel like the crystals could be metaphoric for something, right? You have used something or done something, right? To help, it's like you, yeah, you're getting some sort of power back in your sacral chakra here, okay? There's some sort of, yeah, journey to wholeness, starseed elemental, and beyond the mind. Okay. The infinite. Some of you just, it could be like adulting is getting boring or too serious, and the divine is encouraging you to add a sense of play, right? The mind moves us through logistics of life so that we can function in the world. However, endless mental chatter, self-doubt, and limiting stories and subconscious programs can keep us in our suffering. Step outside the mind-based limitations. Looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. What would the situation at hand feel like if you released all fears and worries? This is exactly what I'm saying. Stillness in the mind. It like puts you in your body here, okay? And it like, or it really more so connects you with your higher self, okay? Yeah, the ether, exactly. You know what I mean? It's like if your mind isn't running over, it's like talking over the guidance that is trying to come through. You know what I mean? And a lot of the guidance comes through the flow state, right? It comes through, you know, any of your gifts, spiritual gifts and things like that. But if the mind is you know, very loud, okay? This is what either you're experiencing or encouraging to go for, like, to focus on possibly while you're like actually being still, right? Full spectrum. Step out of the black and white mentality of good and bad. Honor the full spectrum of life and see through fresh eyes. When we judge something, we create a story around it, and often these stories are limiting. Over a lifetime, we subconsciously gather so many of these stories. Create a space of no story for miraculous healing and crystallizing new paths. This space empowers us to know our truth and be all we are. Embrace creation in all her colors, including the raw, muddy, earthbound shadow parts of the situation, to determine whether your stories are limiting your perspective. Let the compost of the challenges you have overcome feed new shoots and blossoms. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the minute that you allow your mind to be still, right? Or like there's, and this stillness is coming with some sort of release, right? Healing. Something possibly attached to your sacral chakra here. Let's kind of get a little bit behind the, okay, so that was the present. Okay, what's this empathy card? Empathy for the collective. It's a lot. Three of Cups is a reconciliation here. There's a connection, some sort of partnership. Now this could also be, yeah, it could be with your higher self as well. This is bringing in justice, and doing this is what is bringing stillness to the mind. It's removing this confusion and allowing you to move forward with the wisdom that you have gained. So it's like there's a gift that's coming to you, and it's coming in a form, and I feel like there's many gifts, but it's like this is just the beginning, because once you are able to still your mind, right, from there you can really kind of create whatever you want. So this is probably one of the best gifts that you can receive, or what I'm hearing is really give yourself. Okay. And I keep being drawn to this empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. This is coming through some sort of forgiveness. This is coming through some sort of release. This is coming through some sort of, white flag possibly, or like, it's basically you've been through some sort of rebirth. There's a situation that previously left out, emotionally imbalanced, sad, broken, you know what I mean? And kind of this energy of, always, right, there's 2 eggs but 3 are broken, and feeling like that's always the case, right? 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, right? But now it's changing here. It's shifting because there's a healing happening within you, or you've been healing something within your, I feel like possibly all of your chakras, but potentially majority of your sacral chakra here, which is bringing you in this present moment, which is stilling the mind. And goodness, okay, what's this Judgment card? 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Exactly. There's some sort of judgment that's being made, whether it be by you, by somebody else. I feel like it's somebody else looking at you, seeing the accomplishments that you've made in this rebirth that you're going through. This Ace of Cups has a letter. There's something that's coming to you that's been kind of a long time coming. Could you imagine sending somebody a letter in a bottle and across the ocean? Okay, but also the Strength card, 10 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. Yeah, there's something you gave so much love into yourself and into probably your past here. What's this freedom card? What's this freedom card? For the collective, please. Yeah. The star. That's what I'm telling you. The star. And I feel like the divine, it's like, I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. Exactly. So this is like saying, like, there's an energy where it's like, you know, we hear all the time, be still and know. Okay, but there's also this energy the divine is saying, like, there's a need to pour into it as well, right? The divine is going to pour into you and into what you're creating and growing. But it's like time to step out of just the visualization. You have what you need to get started on something and to make the first steps, right? And like trusting and knowing and allowing that, like, you will attract everything that you need, right? It's like you're by stilling your mind. This is what's happening here, okay? Or like, it's like one day you're just gonna wake up and your mind is just gonna be still, and you're just gonna be in the flow, and it's like, okay, like almost like just completely in a different time zone, really. Okay, what's the courage? Like, oh yeah. You know what? This may come through like some sort of or no more Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, so yeah, there's an energy too of not carrying somebody else's burdens, not carrying somebody else's weight here. Okay, that may come with some sort of, I really feel like you may have had some sort of courage to like reveal something here. Okay, I don't know, it feels like there is, tell me, what's this? 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, the 3 of Wands is like waiting for your ships to come in, right? And I feel like for some of you in this waiting, right, there has been this like 5 of Wands energy here, or there's been this energy that has possibly been wanting to keep you in a state of waiting, right? Like some type of distraction or some type of something to keep you still and stagnant, not moving here for some reason, okay? And they had attached to, you know what I mean, this, I feel like it was like your sacral chakra, okay? Possibly because that could have been where the most wounding was here. But with this freedom that you're gaining, it's like you're gaining the courage just to be still in the mind. Chariot card, take action, right? There's momentum here. Move towards whatever this is and know. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Look, this is very hard-working energy, right? But it's like, if you are still in the mind, it won't feel like hard work because you're going to be in the flow, right? And in the flow, you remember to take lunch breaks and drink water and do all these things. So this is I feel like this is the message for today. It's like, you know, this is what's coming through, and I'm the first one to tell you divine timing and all those things, but yeah, you're officially putting something behind you, something that really held you down, okay? Like really held you down, and you're officially putting it behind you, and this is like catapulting you into this rebirth, and it's like attracting something new here. It's like, yeah, the Sun card. Exactly. You're no longer in the moon energy. You're no longer in the shadow. You're no longer walking simply by the, by the light of the moon. You've now made it into the sun, right? And now we have the Knight of Wands, right? It's the Knight of Wands takes action, but I also feel like with this, it's like there is some sort of inspiration, some sort of idea, something that's coming towards you pretty quickly. Possibly with the bird being here, by the divine, okay? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, some sort of new opportunity. Oh man. It could be a masculine energy, not gender specific, but just masculine and like energy here, okay, that you're ending something with, or like emotionally disconnecting from, or like whatever it is that you're releasing or that you've healed. It's like major, and it's rooted in the sacral chakra, and I feel like it's possibly kind of intertwined. Look, here's that moon card, and the Temperance is what I'm telling you. It's like intertwined through possibly like a lot of different wounding. Yeah. So, and the wonderful thing about this, like stilling the mind, it's bringing you in this present moment. And from this present moment, I'm drawn to this Love card. Exactly. From this present moment, you, like, literally, you are about to witness so much, like, life and experience, and hearing money, abundance, like, things that you desire here flow through you here, okay? Simply by doing all of this hard work, and you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a ginormous wound, I feel like, that was attached to your sacral chakra that had like maybe even up to like 8 incidents involved, or it could have happened when you were 8, or like, you know what I mean? It's like these things. The number 8 seems very significant here. Yeah. Okay, let's get some final final messages for the collective. I love this for you. So either you're doing this is happening for you, this is kind of going on, but this is in the energy right now. And there's a lot of like the you know, throat chakra, third eye, and maybe crown chakra here, energy as well. Yeah. Okay. Final messages. Not that deck. This deck. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, look, I got the deck. It was the Phoenix. There was a Phoenix that was taking off. Final messages for the collective. This weekend message. Queen of Wands. What's this Queen of Wands? Charming. Four of Swords. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. Before any cards came out, I was picking up on this energy of, you know, the importance of still, like, being able to still your mind, right? Or just having your mind be still. It's like, it is hard to function in everyday life if you are constantly like fighting like internally, whether it be like lower vibrational thoughts or, you know what I mean? Like, it is exhausting. Okay. And I feel like this is something that you have moved away from. And I feel like honestly, whatever this was that you're releasing, it's an experience that probably would have broke a lot of other people, okay? But it caused damage possibly in your life here. It possibly did. But I honestly feel like, you know, you did your best to like, you know, this, again, 8 years old right here, possibly this child. This is an energy I keep getting from this card, is this adult here holding her inner child back from reaching for this fire, right? This could have been a big flame that was just, you were engulfed in, right? From whatever this trauma was, okay? And it manifested in your life in so many different areas, okay? It literally caused a lot of endings, a lot of death, a lot of stagnancy, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, it was like almost all of your efforts were put towards holding this inner child back from either like rage or, you know, what, temptation or addiction, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, right? Just even like taking care of yourself, or like, you know, for some of you, trigger warning, I'm so sorry, but like suicidal thoughts, right? Like all of these things, okay? And this is why it's going to be so, like, I honestly, I feel like, you know, I'm seeing somebody possibly even like dropping to their knees here. Look, we have this Empress. Don't play with me. We have the Empress and the Emperor. I had cut the deck at that. Where? Oh, what is this? Why did this just fall out? Tell me, why is this Seven of Swords here? Oh, that goes on the Death card. Okay. Yeah, it's like, and that's not going to happen anymore. Okay? So this, you could be releasing this right as something feels like this is happening again. Right? Like almost like I'm kind of getting a little emotional, like possibly feeling like things are like maybe going to break down again, or like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But there's an ending within you, not in your reality. Okay? And this ending is bringing in momentum. Okay? It's bringing in change, is what I just heard. I don't know if somebody thought that you were like, you know, you could have, it's like you're healing from some sort of connection or partnership. And by healing from this and actually releasing this and really calling your power back here, this is totally aligning you with your higher self, like coming into like full integration here, okay? This is what's happening, and that's how your mind is able to be still here, okay? Oh yeah. And it's like there's going to be so much creativity, so much collective work with the divine here, okay? Yeah. Yep, something that may seemingly look like it is, you know, some sort of ending, may look like it's coming to some sort of end, or something like that here. That's an illusion, that's a restriction, but like I said, you're gaining some sort of truth over that, okay? This is being released. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. So it's a wounding that was attached to possibly like 8 people, 8 situations, right? Could have happened 8 times. The number 8 is very significant. Could have been at, you know, at the age 8. I don't know here. Okay. The seeds that you've planted though, right? Some of you, it's like, I don't know, I feel like there's this energy of like, it's possible that maybe people are getting some blessings around you or things like that, you know what I mean? I don't think you're necessarily worried about it, but it could have brought up some restrictions here, okay? This is very similar to an energy I picked up on a personal. It's like there could be this energy of maybe feeling like you may be releasing this feeling of that you have to work really, really, really hard. You know, that things just can't come easy, right? Or they can't come naturally, or they can't just flow, right? Everything's got to be, you know, taxing or hard work or boring, or you know what I mean? I don't know. There's something about that, but you're having victory over this. You're having victory, and you're being led into, like I said, look, the 6 of Wands came out in reverse, but only because, you know, I'm going to flip it over, but only because, like I said, she's climbing up the mountain, right? That's taxing. That's hard work. This victory is coming from within, going from this moon energy, walking in the darkness, into the sun. Boom. 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Collective, you know, it's like you invested in the right thing here. There's an energy that wants to come through, and it wants me to talk about how they invested in the wrong thing, possibly took action to, you know, for you to invest in the wrong thing or whatever it is, right? But I'm not even going to really touch on that, because it's like I feel like this is possibly what you're walking away from and finally able to release through forgiveness or something here. Yeah. There could be a family lighting candles here, towards on a Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? Somebody that kind of does it all, right? It's causing some sort of dispute, and here you are, and this energy does not look like you're coming into full integration with your higher self. Collective, this is the energy. Sun card, Ace of Swords. Oh, somebody's watching you grow into this Empress energy, this Empress, this Emperor energy here. Or there's an Emperor that's in the Three of Swords. My goodness, here. That's the message for today, though, collective, and I absolutely love it. So, sorry, there's a couple more that want to come out. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm getting emotional because this is going to change your whole life. Okay? I'm sorry. It really is. I just cut the deck at the Empress again. Truly. It's going to change your whole life. The impact. I mean, because like literally it's, you know, your external world is created within from your internal mind, right? And your heart and just, you know, everything encompassed. And it seems as though it's almost like collective. Some of you could have been going through some sort of like Kundalini awakening, but it like got stuck in the sacral or something, and you could have been working through that right here for a little bit. Yeah. If anybody was, you know, trying to keep you from accomplishing this, right? From being this Empress or Emperor energy, or didn't believe that you would, or you know what I mean, like they, you know, whatever it is, they're seeing differently, they're seeing otherwise, and they're also feeling like left out here. Okay. Some of them are realizing here that they misjudged you, right? And eventually they'll realize it was based on their perception of themselves. Okay? But they have some processing to go through here. Okay? But doors are opening for you. Alright? Go on a hot girl walk, or like a run, or a hot boy, right? Yeah. Anywhoots. Okay. I love you so much.